One of the beautiful things I think about Jewish ritual is that the ritual speaks for itself. What makes it powerful is nothing innovative except that women of all ages are able to be called to the Torah and to join our tradition, join this part of our tradition. All of the women here are connected by a common purpose, which is the connection to Project Kesher throughout its history and their commitment to women and girls in Jewish communities all over the world. A ceremony like this really connects them not only with our tradition, but with all of those communities everywhere, and especially that all of those communities have had these bat mitzvah ceremonies in honor of the 100th anniversary of the first bat mitzvah. You really feel connected to people you've never even met.
My name is Barbara Glickstein. I'm a board member of Project Kesher. I decided that I would join the global community in celebrating the 100th anniversary of women becoming a bat mitzvah, and it was particularly important for me to choose to do it with the Project Kesher community, where I've grown Jewishly as a woman, developed my identity as a global citizen, felt very strongly about creating a world where equality, social justice, fairness, and the opportunity for people to live in a civilized society existed. I wasn't sure I was going to do this. I actually thought longer than I might have had to, and then realized that why not seize this moment? I'm turning 68 next month, and I thought it would be a nice marker after a struggle, the struggles of our times, and particularly with the sadness of what's happening over in our region in Ukraine, that although I made the decision prior to that, today felt even more poignant for me to stand in solidarity with the global Project Kesher community.
One of the things that has moved me so much about this Benot Mitzvah project that we've been doing is that 25 years ago, when we would be in Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus, nobody there would be knowledgeable enough to actually run their own service. And this year, in each of the countries where we work, women were running their own services. And all of a sudden, we had people who could run these programs in these countries. And I think that that's really transformative change.
Especially those people who are older. There wasn't bat mitzvahs available, even though it's 100 years old. When we were 13, that was that many years ago, 50, 60 years ago, they were still a little, not for girls. This is a boy thing. And so there was no even opportunity for me to be bat mitzvahed when I was 13.
You know, women were obviously second class, so I didn't quite understand that. My 4 children, and they've all been bar and bat mitzvahed, and so I was the only one in the family who hadn't been. And Project Kesher is definitely part of my Jewish journey. And I learned that there's a very big world out there.
But this seemed to all come together because, it's an organization that I've been part of, and a woman's organization, so it seemed so correct that they would honor the anniversary of the bat mitzvah for the girl.
U.S. Benot Mitzvah took place on February 24th in New York City. The next day, Project Kesher created an emergency fund to begin meeting the needs of women in Ukraine wherever they land. On March 5th, Bat Mitzvah and Project Kesher board member Barbara Glickstein and Project Kesher CEO Karen Grossman Gershon marched for peace in Times Square.